Lawyers of Reddit, what's the worst way you've seen a person screw over someone else in court, whether it be criminal, civil, or divorce proceedings? Represented a guy that stole 3 trucks from his work. Only 2 were recovered before trial. He showed up to a motion hearing in the 3rd one. Oops. Well, wow, LMFAO, that's just bad. Not necessarily a bad idea. Hey, I found the 3rd truck parked with the keys in it. Even brought it back with a full tank of gas. Even Stevens. I took my ex to court because she had used my social security number to sign up for cable. I found out about it when she stopped paying for the service. She screwed herself over by just being herself. We show up to court, I turn in the contract from the cable company, showing my social security number, and her own name signed on the contract. She didn't even try to forge my signature, she signed her own name in and tried to deny that she had any part of it. The judge tore her apart and it was nice. SSN for cable? Why is that needed? I've never used cable myself, so I'm not sure why, but I assume it had to do with borrowing a cable box and using someone's SSN to attach to their credit in the case of the equipment being broken, stolen, or if payments weren't made. Seeing as I took negative hits to my credit score because of the situation, I think it had something to do with that. This must have been a long time ago. I haven't signed anything for utilities in 10-15 years. It's all clickety-click or a phone call. Not someone else, but my client screwed themselves. I am doing landlord-tenant stuff and my client was facing eviction over non-payment, but the client was withholding rent payments because of habitability issues in the apartment, no heat, high lead levels, vermin. This is gonna be an easy win for me. Told my client continually to make sure they don't spend the money, keep it but don't spend it. Because if you show the judge you still have the money, it looks real good for you in terms of making the judge believe that you withholding for good reasons. We get up in front of the judge, landlord doesn't have an attorney, so I am dancing inside, there's no way I can lose. I make my arguments and the landlord makes his. Judge asks my client if they still have the money. Client goes, "I blew that crap at the casino last week." What a dumb duck. Looks like you hit enter before you finished typing. Where's the rest? I meant to end it there, but if you wish to know. The judge signed a warrant of eviction executable 2 weeks from the court date. If a tenant withholds the rent for legitimate issues, that is, the apartment isn't habitable, then it's easier to convince the judge that yes, the apartment isn't habitable because, look your honor, it's not that I don't want to pay rent, I have the rent right here, it's that I want the landlord to fix these problems before I do. If the tenant doesn't have the money, then it's real hard to convince a judge that you withheld the rent for any reason other than you simply didn't want to pay. I had a client who was trying to get away from an abusive ex and filed for a restraining order. He shows up to the final hearing and is making a big fuss about a truck that they bought during their marriage. He said it was just his, and she had no rights to it because their marriage was void. I asked him on cross-examination what he meant by that, and he said that he had already been married in another state when he married my client. He said that my client had no idea, but that it means their marriage is invalid and the truck was all his. Not only is that legally inaccurate, the transcript of the hearing was promptly turned over to the police, who were actively investigating him for bigamy. Oh, and the judge gave my client the truck along with a 2-year no-contact order. Why is bigamy a problem? I mean, it's illegal for a start, But why is it illegal? It is not illegal in every country. Like all law, also marriages are a part of culture and society. Gay marriage used to be illegal in most places, but a change in culture has made it legal. In Islamic countries, gay marriage tends to be illegal, but plural marriage is not. And it really should be illegal in this specific instance anyway, like, Probably shouldn't be marrying people who are unaware of your other marriage. That should probably be against the law. Destroy the like and subscribe button for more videos, and don't forget to follow our Instagram @wiz_duck.